Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the February edition of CJTV.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
I certainly miss the wonderful times that are brought by all these great people.
You have a great way with words, Caitlin.
Maybe it's because I've been watching this speech and debate segment so much.
Well, let's see what Trent, Braden, and Alec have to say.
Is arguing a sport? That's debatable. Luckily, we have the best arguers, or in this case, debaters around. This is CJ Debate Team.
My name is Darth Ruth Wood, and I'm the debate coach.
My name is Alec Huffman, and I am the CEO of the debate team.
I'm Mallory Hostetter. I'm a photographer and honorary senior.
My name is Emma Leach, and I'm a novice.
My name is Blake Willoughby, and I'm currently the president of Speech and Debate. Me and Alec Huffman, my partner, have done, I would say, pretty well. We've gotten a few first place trophies and at least one third place trophies. And we won first place at Big 8, which is probably the most proud moment of my debate career so far.
I'm feeling pretty good about this year. I mean, we did take third at Big 8, so that's a pretty good accomplishment.
I feel like I've definitely come a long way from whenever I first started, but I feel like I've done well.
Oh, we've been excellent. Since we trimmed our numbers down, we now have much better quality with reduced quantity, which is producing a better quantity of trophies. Yes, we can always improve on our research. I always tell my debate students, your case is never finished. They come in, I'm like, Miss Wood, I'm finished. No, you're never finished. You can always do more. You can always research more. You can always read your case more. I think we look tight. I think we look really good going into districts. My senior boys, my golden boys are looking good. I've got a senior girl and her junior partner that are looking good. I've got a couple of junior boys.
You know, I have high hopes for the debate team as I leave it to those who come next. I think we have some great leaders starting to emerge this year.
It's just going to be weird leaving the program behind, being president of it for 2 years, but there's some really good people. As I said earlier, there's some really good people in the program.
Good luck to the debaters as they head off to districts. This has been Alec, Braden, and Trent with CJTV.
Golly gee, that's a home run segment.
Why are you talking like that?
Baseball's in the air.
Right, let's see what Caitlin is talking about.
Trent, Chase, and Joey can fill you in.
The baseball Bulldogs made it all the way to the quarterfinals last year.
Me, Joey, and Trent are going to show you the inside look of this year's season for baseball.
Well, as always, you hope for an undefeated season. You know, Coach Darnell says it's senior-led, and there's a lot of seniors on the team, and that'll do really well.
I expect we'll be pretty good and win a lot of games, hopefully, and maybe even the state championship.
My expectations for this year is to go all the way, baby. State. It's the only thing.
My expectations for the baseball season is a lot of wins and a pretty deep run in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think the experience will help a lot with all the seniors we have, and we only lost one player from last year, so.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We only lost one player, and I think bringing back the rest of the guys is going to be a tremendous help and should work out in the long run. So.
I think we will make a deeper run because everybody has the experience of playing in the big games, and we have multiple pitchers who have thrown in state playoff games that can't do anything but help.
I announce the home baseball games. My wife keeps the book at those games. If they grow up like they're supposed to, I think they'll be very successful.
I think we'll hit a lot of dingers, maybe about one a game.
I think we'll hit probably like 30. I think Justice Hilton will have like 28, and I think Frack will get one over, and maybe someone else. We'll see.
This has been Joey, Trent, and Chase for CJTV.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about now.
Exactly.
I just feel like they need a little extra something out there to keep those guys' spirits up.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, maybe like...
ice cream.
No, a mascot.
We need Tanner, Justice, and Ben to point us in the right direction.
Man, student section's pretty boring.
Yeah, we need a mascot to liven things up.
Do you know who the mascot is?
I have no idea who it is.
Well, in this segment, we'll find out.
We interviewed the two mascots on what inspired them to become who they are today.
I became the mascot mainly because it's just one of the sports I wanted to try out while I was in high school, and there was an opening for it, and I decided I'd try it out. I've been the mascot since homecoming of last year, and it's kind of a rush deal. They needed one, and so that was my tryout, was homecoming. My favorite part of mascotting, that's a tough one. It's probably the people and the kids. The kids love the mascot. They're always running up and yelling, "Hey, Spike!" In the student section, I hear Carl. They're always chanting out, "Spike, Spike." It's pretty exciting. I got nervous mainly the first 2 games for football season, but after that, you just realize that you're behind a mask and nobody really knows who you are. So, other than that, really the nerves, they stay on the low side.
Well, why do I like mascoting? Well, because it's really fun, thrilling, and I just get to be myself, kind of different character, not really myself, but it's just really fun. I get to play with everybody, mess around with people. It's just really fun. My favorite part of being mascot would probably have to be just having to run and see all the kids every day.
We went around CJ and asked some students on who they thought the mascot was.
I think the mascot is Caden Christie.
I think the mascot is Cade Lundeen.
I think the mascot is Blake Irwin.
I think the mascot is Chase Coburn, personally. Chase just has that personality about to him, and I think that's who he is.
I think the mascot is Ryan Allen.
The other mascot? Oh gosh, I'm gonna say Faith Frazier.
Who do I think the mascot is? That's a really tough decision, but I think it's Flav Darnell.
I think the mascot is Obama.
Yeah, let's go. Way to go, Bulldogs.
Right.
This mascot's awesome.
He's the best.
Well, this has been Justice, Tanner, and Ben signing out.
Told you so.
You're right. Hey, those Bulldogs look a lot like those little things running around school.
Justice, there aren't a lot of Bulldogs running around wild.
No, but they're little and fast. Hamsters!
Maybe Katrin, Caleb, and Chance can help you out. Oh, well hi there, little guy. Have you by chance seen any of these hamsters crawling around the school lately? Well, the psychology classes have been training them to run obstacle courses. Let's take a look.
Here we go.
We caught up with the 8th block psychology class to see how well their animals were doing.
The hamster's name is Jax, and actually Trenton came up with it. He's doing very well so far. We have actually had the chance to film once, but it did not go so well, so we're gonna try again. Most successful part of the course is definitely everything past the first thing. The project is actually a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be, but also that could be subjective. Our hamster luckily happens to be pretty smart.
Our hamster's name is, we haven't really decided, but we usually just call him BB. But I call him Aries because he's really rude and he bites a lot. So that's why we named him that. He's made some progress, but he still has a lot to learn. So I don't know. He's far behind. His best thing, probably the tunnels, and then the worst thing is probably the teeter-totter.
Oh gosh, that goes all the way back to about 1990. The first time I did it, I brought one animal and the whole class trained the animal. The next time I did it, in 1991, I brought one animal for the girls, one animal for the guys to train. And in 1992, everybody wanted to train their own animal. So it's been around for 20-some plus years. We are looking at operant conditioning versus classical conditioning, choosing which style of learning that we want to train an animal to run an obstacle course with. All I get is positive feedback from them. It's a lot of work, it's very hard, but it's probably one of the most fun projects that you do in high school.
That's it for this segment. Thanks for watching. And be sure to take Mr. Higgins' psychology class next year. This has been Caleb, Chance, and Katrin, signing out.
Those things sure are cute, Ben.
They sure are, Justice.
Have you noticed anything else new around here?
I can't say that I have.
Well, with all the torn up ground and dirt outside, there looks like there's construction going on.
Oh, duh. Let's see what Mikey, Frazier, and Annie have to say about it.
As spring begins to bloom, Carl Junction is growing too. This is me, Michael, and Frazier talking about all the new buildings in CJ.
We have 3 shelters in all 3 areas of our campus that will serve all of our students. And at the K1 South building, we'll be able to, that building will be classrooms and other educational spaces besides being a storm shelter. So all of our K1 students will actually all be at the K1 South next year. They'll be in one building, and it'll be good to have them all under one roof. And those storm shelter spaces will be classroom spaces that can then be filled in with all the other students in the building for their safety. In the building on the west side of campus, over here off of Broadway, that storm shelter is going to be for students in 2nd through 6th grade. And it's a very, very large structure. It will be a commons area, gym, cafeteria. It has a new kitchen. There will be some storage areas. There'll be an area to move all of our campus servers for our computers, and all of our technology will be in a safe concrete space. So if we do have a wind event, we don't lose a lot of equipment and data. And then at the junior high and high school, that large facility that you guys see every day will be used for an indoor facility. We know that our PE classes, sometimes there's 3 PE classes going on in one gym at the high school, so that will be an extra PE space during the day. It will have turf on the flooring of the field, so it can be used for baseball practices, off-season baseball practices, football, soccer, band, any other types of things that can be done in that facility. I think there's going to be some other spaces outside the storm shelter part that will also be added, that will have restrooms for the football field, concession stand. There'll be a training room, coaches' offices, locker rooms, and that facility will serve all the students in junior high and high school. The junior high and high school facility and the structure that serves the 2nd through 6th grade will also be used for the community. Those spaces are big enough that community people that are in the area, if an event were to come, could also use those spaces.
This has been Michael,
Annie, and Frazier
signing out.
It's really cool seeing all these new things around school.
Yeah, I love finding new things.
Like how Riley McMullen has a brother. He's a gymnast.
Let's talk to Kat, Grip, Maddie, and Becca about this hidden talent.
Drake McMullen.
A sport that's been around for thousands of years, requiring strength, control, and power. Here's someone who has perfected it. And you think of him like hanging out with
I did recreation classes for about 2 years, and then I started doing parkour for about a year. And then I joined the competitive team, and I've been doing that since. I practice 4 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Well, at first I thought it was kind of weird that he wanted to do gymnastics, but I mean, I guess doing flips and stuff was pretty cool. He likes it. I support him.
I'm level 10 on trampoline and double mini, and that's out of, like, there's levels 1 through 10, and then there's junior and senior elite. And I'm level 10 on trampoline and double mini, and then I'm level 7 on rod floor. There's 3 judges, and they score you out of 10, and there's certain scores you have to hit in order to mobilize and go up to another level. I've been to nationals once in Washington State, and what you have to do in order to get there is hit a certain score at either regionals or state.
This has been Kat, Becca, Grip, and Maddie with CJTV. Catch you on the flip side.
Well, that's all we have time for today, CJ.
Thanks for being loyal.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Thanks for watching, and make sure to check us out on Twitter and Instagram.
This has been Caleb
and Chance.
signing out.